Good. Dear journalists, dear media representative, welcome to this very spontaneous press opportunity of the meeting between His Excellency Juraj Blanár and Federal Councillor Ignaziom Cassisom and their delegation. The two ministers will now address a short statement, and then you may have the opportunity to ask some questions. Dear Federal Councillor, you have the word.
Your Excellency, Minister, dear Juraj, ladies and gentlemen, today is an important day because once again we are strengthening our ties with Slovakia. Republic of Slovakia, we had a wonderful visit, a state visit 2 years ago in 2022, and continuously contacts during the last 3 years because of many reasons. And these contacts had a positive development, and today we are witnessing this development together. One of this development was the cooperation, of course, in this very difficult geopolitical time. And we exchanged today about the situation of the Russian war in Ukraine. We exchanged about the UN organization and the difficult moment we are experiencing worldwide. But we also took stock of the quality of our bilateral relations and of the room of maneuver in order to improve them. I'm thinking about the trade between Slovakia and Switzerland. We are willing to continue to have such close and important ties, even in thinking about the security architecture of Europe and the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. These were some of the topics we could exchange on today. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, dear friend, for this wonderful visit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Minister, dear Ignacio, yes, today is very important day for our bilateral relationship between Switzerland and Slovakia. I can say that we don't have any open issue between Switzerland and Slovakia. Our cooperation is in a very good position. Our trade turnover is reaching 2 billion of euros, and we agreed together with my counterpart that there is a big room for more cooperation in the field of not only investing in Slovakia, but also I express my willingness in the field of innovation, in the field of research and cooperation as a member of European Union. As you might know that Switzerland and European Union is in a final stage of negotiation about the agreement between Switzerland and the European Union, led by the Commissioner, Mr. Šefčovič. And we fully support this agreement, and we hope that this will be successful, finish by the end of this year, and then another steps which are very important from the Swiss side will start it. Our cooperation is also very important in the defense industry. I introduce our ability and capability in demining. As you might know, Switzerland is very active in demining, and Slovakia is a member of so-called Rammstein demining coalition, and we can cooperate also in this field. We were talking about the conflict in Ukraine, and I expressed very openly that Slovakia is calling for any peace-making process and a ceasefire as soon as possible. And I really appreciate the effort of the Swiss side, which was put into the first summit, peace summit in Birkenstock, which was very remarkable for a future peace in Ukraine, because everyone in Birkenstock understood that without Russian Federation around the table we cannot achieve any peace in Ukraine. We were talking about the OSCE situation, which is not very positive, but we will see what will be the result. But we agree together that OSCE is very important multilateral organization for debate about the security and so on. So we will support this organization. And once more, I would like to thank for support from the Swiss side when it comes to our candidature of to be a non-permanent member of Security Council, UN Security Council for the term of 2028 and 29, because Switzerland has made a great job being a non-permanent member of Security Council, and I think we can also learn a little bit from this period from the Swiss side, because the situation has changed rapidly, even in UN reality, and the reform for which we are calling for is very important in the near future. I can say that we will be very grateful to have another high-level visit in Slovakia. There is still pending invitation for the President of the National Council of Switzerland, and also the President of the Council of your state. So I hope that this will be organized very soon in the near future, and once more I really appreciate our cooperation, and I think that this is a new moment for strengthening our relationship and ties between our countries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ignaziom. Thank you.
Thank you, ministers. You have now some time to ask one or two questions. We're quite in a hurry, so one or two questions, please.
Mr. Cassis, are you planning to visit Slovakia?
I was just invited. I visited Slovakia in 2019, discovering the beauty of Bratislava and the history of this country. We have very tremendous ties with Slovakia, thinking about, of course, the spring, Prague Spring in '68, and we get at that time 13, 14 refugees coming from the Czechoslovakia at that time to Switzerland, still living in Switzerland, and increasing, of course, this diaspora. And at the same time, we were very admirative when we realized that the Slovak Republic and the Czech Republic decided to split without violence. And this was for us
Very peacefully.
Very peacefully. This was for us really an impressive lessons, historic lessons of two countries. So I really love this country, and I promise to come to visit and maybe to walk around in this wonderful city.
Please let me take advantage of this moment and to express my gratitude for the solidarity with our Prime Minister, Mr. Fico, when it comes to the assassination attempt. And also I would like to thank for the solidarity after the Prague Spring, when more than 13,000 refugees from former Czechoslovakia went to Switzerland, and they gave them the new home, and we really appreciate this effort. Thank you very much.
Maybe a last question.
I will talk about, for example, the new relations between our states, for example, on a business line.
Yeah, we really appreciate investors from the Swiss side. And I mentioned one investor which was very remarkable for Slovakia at that time. It was the investor Schindler. I'm going to visit this company afternoon. And this investor was the first Swiss investor in Slovakia after 2 years being Slovakia independent. It was very good sign for other investor, foreign investor, that Slovakia is reliable and promising a good environment for investment. And since that time, we have many Swiss companies in Slovakia operating in many various areas. And one of these is, for example, is Swiss Re, well known, which is planning to expand their presence in Bratislava. So we hope that there will be also another possibility for Swiss investor to invest in our country. We offer, I think, the friendly and very good conditions for them.
Thank you.
Very much.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you
for
too.